Play action here on first down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And that catch is hauled in. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Going absolutely nowhere. We have lost on the play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Tatum. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the 1st down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
Well, you go with dime coverage. Good call by this defense, but it shows you the versatility as well. This quarterback takes off to scramble, and they do a good job of getting out of coverage and keeping him short of that 1st down mark.
Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts from inside the 20. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Clemson will stroll into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Using his legs, it's Tatum. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Marshall. And he's out of bounds after gaining a decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete on a crosser. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Ball handed off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Good throw, complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's got his man wide open. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
A completion makes it 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
It's a 1st down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
What a stiff arm. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. One down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback in the clear. Here he goes. Inside the touchdown, Clemson. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it the first half, seemed to score at every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Number 19, set to advance on the football.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Here comes a handoff. Breaks into open space. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They look to throw it here on second down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is,
the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
That sack sets up a second. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good. Return man. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Caught by the receiver. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking deep to the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Add 6 more points to the total.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Tatum. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Caught over the middle. It's Smothers. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Got a man open, hits him right in stride. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Press coverage now from the secondary. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Looking for some space. It's Tatum. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
He keeps it on a design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone.
Get set, get set.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And they're able to get him down.
How about that, Chris, on third down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Cricket.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab made by the tight end. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Tatum. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's going for it on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bruins.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UCLA 24.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectation.